สวัสดีครับเพื่อนๆทุกคนกับผมปืนเทียชตอนนี้ก็ยังเป็น Hogwarts Legacy อยู่นะครับยังมันอยู่
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oi, can you help me? Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
อะไรเนี่ยให้ไปหาของกระดูกภาพล็อก
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot?
Lumos.
Minister a flat?
เปลี่ยนภาษาอยู่เนี่ย
Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get peace.
Accio!
It says it's a boot, and it says it's a flat.
สวัสดีครับคุณพิก้า
You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
ผมต้องรูปแมวทุกตัวที่เจอ
Accio! Revelio. Lumos.
ผมต้องหาภาพต้นฉบับก่อนนะเนี่ยมาเจอมันตอนหลังเนี่ย
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
สวัสดีครับบ๊อบ
Revelio.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Revelio.
ต้องหาโอกาสเรียนไอ้นี่นะอะไรนะอโรฮาโมรา
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Revelio.
สวัสดีครับจ๊อบ
The stairwell looks promising.
อยู่ข้างบน
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure?
อ๋อช่วงทำสวน Painting Secret
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
ตามหาอะไรนะ ภาพวาดจิตรกรรม Secret มันจะต้องเป็นอะไรวะ มันภาพนี้แหละ แต่ว่ามันทำไงกันมาต่อเนี่ย
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you...
โอเคดีขึ้นละ
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Levioso. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
นี่จะกำลังจะเรียนสกิลใหม่
You
ครับ
know where to
Incendio
find me once you've finished.
แต่ว่าต้องทำเควสก่อนนะถึงจะสอนให้
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio.
Vacation potion. I shan't tell. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as we're only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the leak. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
ใช่ครับมัน
But he failed, as did his containment jar.
ตอนคอมแบทก็สนุกนะ แต่ว่าตอนนี้ยังไม่ได้สู้อะไรเยอะ
It was granted my privileges. Absolutely. Right.
Accio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Levioso!
Act like a winner!
Come on! Accio!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
ต้องชนะ2 รอบ
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
อันนี้ผมจะ
course.
เทส
I'll fetch it and give you a list
Training
of combinations to practice.
เพราะผมเพิ่งเปลี่ยนจาก
Ready to have a
ใช้
try
จอเป็น
now?
ใช้คีย์บอร์ดมันบังคับคนละแบบกัน
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you
กำลัง
finish all of
กำลัง
them,
เหอะ
let
เกม
me
นี้ครับ
know.
เพิ่งเล่นได้เมื่อคืน ผมเลยเล่นต่อ
Accio. Levioso.
You'll get it.
เขาให้คอมโบ
Accio.
Good one.
Levioso.
That's it.
Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
ซ้อมละเดี๋ยวไปแข่งต่อ
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Accio. Levioso.
Give 'em what for!
Accio. Levioso.
Act like a winner! Leviosa!
You're better than that.
Levioso.
Confringo.
Accio.
Oof.
ต้อง
Glad
ไป
I
ดู
didn't bet
ผม
on
ต้อ
you
งดู
that
ปุ่ม
round.
ใหม่อ่ะปุ่มป้องกัน
Let's
ผ
go
ม
again.
ไม่รู้กดอะไร
I think I'd better rest for a bit.
Very well. We'll be waiting when you're ready.
เดี๋ยวคอนโทรลสปรินต์วอล์กจัมป์ดอทคอนโทรล Protego Q
Protego!
โอเคมา
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Cross the Wands all set?
Why, yes, it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready to redeem yourself?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
ใช่ครับผมคือตอนแรกอะผมเล่นด้วยจอยแล้วไอ้ protection มันกดตัว Y ไงแล้วเมื่อคืนผมเพิ่งเปลี่ยนมาเล่นเมาส์คีย์บอร์ดได้แป๊บหนึ่งอะ แล้วผมไม่รู้ว่ากดอะไร
Yes, Sebastian.
กด Q ก
Then
ด Q
let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Levioso!
Protego! Accio! Levioso!
Don't shy away now.
Accio!
Protego! Levioso!
Protego!
Levioso!
Accio! Levioso!
You're better than that!
Accio!
The one.
อ้ายไม่
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Accio! Levioso! Protego!
Levioso!
Accio! Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! And Fringo!
I could never duel like that.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
โอเค
Assignment's all finished.
Return to Professor ผมจะได้เรียนคาถาใหม่ละไปด้วยเครือข่ายผงฟูน่าจะไวกว่าจานอยู่ไหนจานอยู่ไหนจานอยู่นี่เดี๋ยวว่า
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Oh, มีเอฟด้วย
Good work.
รีแพร์คงไม่ต้องมั้งเอาไงดีวะนี่น่าจะทำเควสต่อได้จะมีเควสหนึ่งทำไม่ได้เพราะว่าผมไม่เรียนเวทนี้
Incendio.
แคสติ้งไกลไปเลย
Incendio. Protego.
มันจะมีคาถาเครื่องของใส่อยู่อันหนึ่งจำไม่ได้แล้วต้องกดอะไรสวัสดีครับคุณนพตื่นแล้วนะเลเวลโลเปลี่ยนเป้าแคปล็อกดอทคอนโทรลอันเช่นเมจิกกด X อ๋อนี่ไงสล็อตสกิลสเปลเซต1 F1 F2 โอเค
Levioso.
ยังเปลี่ยนไม่ได้แสดงว่าเขาให้ผมมีสล็อตสเปลได้แค่สเปลเดียวคงต้องทำเควสไปเรื่อยๆคาถาซ่อมนานๆใช้ทีหนึ่งเดี๋ยวผมค่อยเซตที่หลังตอนจะใช้
Revelio.
เปลี่ยนเป็นชิปเหมือนชิปกลิ้งแล้วคอนโทรลวิ่งดีกว่าว่ามันถนัดกว่าสปินเป็นคอนโทรลดีกว่านั่นแหละคอนเฟิร์มไปแล้วชิปเป็น combat นี่ดีกว่า
there you are.
ผมยังคึกที่จะเล่นไอเกมนี้อยู่ก็เลยเมื่อวานเล่นได้มันอยากเล่นต่อนะแต่ว่ามันง่วงแล้ววันนี้ก็เลยตื่นมากินข้าวทำอะไรเสร็จก็เล่นเลยแล้วกัน
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Eckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
It's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Should be in the clip. No need for us to be skulking about. Quietly now.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
เสร็จคาถาใหม่ ไม่ใช่เว้ย
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
That's it.
สักครู่เข้าห้องน้ำก่อน โอเคมาแล้วครับหีบใหญ่มีอะไรไหม
Where might this lead?
Accio. Reparo.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
เวทไฟมาอีกปะเนี่ยเอาเวทไฟมาอีกซัมอารัน
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
มันอะไรนะอะไรอะ
Accio. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
มีอะไรใหม่ๆมาให้ใส่ไหมดินี่อะสีส้มออฟเฟน12ออฟเฟน13คือแม่งขี้ มันคงจะใส่เป็นนี้ได้นะรู้สึกจะใส่เป็นอะไรนะเดี๋ยวหาสกินมาทับได้ชาบาวอะไรเนี่ยหลายตัวเลยคันนี้
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
สู้ใหม่ เกณฑ์ชอบครับโจ้ชอบก็ชอบครับแต่ว่าไม่ได้ถึงขนาดเป็นหนังในดวงใจอะแต่ก็ชอบอะแต่ก็ดูจนจบทุกภาคแล้วก็ดูซ้ำภาคละ2-3 รอบแล้วครับส่วนนิยายก็อ่านทุกเล่มจนจบแต่ว่านิยายนี่ไม่ได้อ่านซ้ำนะ
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! It is a book after all.
Giờ tôiหาสกินมาใส่แว่นตาเนี่ยมันเอาเป็นซิสวัสดีครับคุณโอ๊ตเสกผลปะเนี่ยใช่อย่างเวอร์คือแบบพ่อมดสเปลขนาดนี้อย่างเวอร์
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but It was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
นี่เพื่อนแท้
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Here.
ผงฟูหน้าห้องโอเคผมก็ไปไม่ถูกสักที
You cannot be serious. Goblins
Revelio.
working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
สวัสดีครับคุณพี่ชัย Essential Protego Q อันนี้จะเป็นหายตัวอยู่กด F
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Protego!
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Lower Hogwarts มีได้เรียนคาถา Expelliarmus น่าสนใจนะเดี๋ยวทำเควสนี้เดี๋ยว
Revelio.
เริ่มอยากได้คาถาสะเดาะกลอนแล้วคาถาสะเดาะกลอน จำมาจากในหนังครับจำมาจากในหนังหมวกไม่เพิ่มอะไรไม่ใส่
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. You
มัน
can't
จะมี
imagine
เควส
how
ให้หลบ
convenient.
หลบคาถาด้วยการกลิ้งมีเควสให้ร่ายเวทไฟใส่ศัตรูแต่ว่าเดี๋ยวค่อยไปเล่นในการแข่งขันนั้นผมเตรียมสเปลไว้ดีกว่าอันนี้มีสเปลโจมตีไม่ครบ4เลยแต่ถ้าได้Expelliarmusมาก็ครบละ
Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
เดี๋ยวซ้อมอีกสักนิด
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
มีให้ลองใหม่
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio.
Levioso!
สเปลมาไม่ทันต้องช้ากว่านี้
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
That's it! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
เฮ้ยโอ้โห 4-2 เลยเหรอ
Accio! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio!
There goes my way.
Protego!
ไม่เฟรมเรทเหลือแค่14
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Levioso! Incendio! Levioso!
Protego! Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio!
I'm the one!
Don't shy away now.
Freeze! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Incendio!
Take the winner!
Levioso! Incendio!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
wager.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Frigo. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Some big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
เสื้อใหม่ Successful enemy attack by dot rolling ขาดอันหนึ่งต้องไปหลบกันไหนดีเนี่ยไปนี่ดีกว่า
Hogsmeade is the only...
Revelio. Accio.
Smuggling spiders into school?
มีคนโดนจดหมายกับอำนาจ
It was worth the months of detentions you earned yourself. Do yourself a favor and get a real pet, a cat or a toad or just something normal for Merlin's sake.
Handy. She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I wonder if hippogriffs like not...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Ours is the best, of course. Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomp. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. but you outright slaughtered him. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage around it, and they'll do the rest.
นี่มันขโมยสมุนไพร
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
โหนี่มันอะไรเนี่ย
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
ผักกัด
Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
นึกว่าต้องเก็บมันกลับคืนไปด้วย
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
สงสัยต้องรอ
terribly
รอ
sorry,
ให้มัน
Mr.
เล็กตัวนี้มัน
Clopton.
ใช้งานได้ด้วย เดี๋ยวเราจะต้องเอามันเป็นอาวุธในสล็อตเราอีกทีหนึ่ง
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
เดี๋ยวรอดีกว่าครับ รอ
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
potion class ไปทำ potion class ก่อนแล้วกัน จะได้ไม่เสียเวลา
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Shouldn't there be Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Bergen and Berg โอ้ร้านนี้มันมีมานานแล้วนะเนี่ย
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
ดีนะมีให้หมูเมาส์ด้วย
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from Bpeun's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single whooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh, the smell!
Dragon Done! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Lumos.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from... Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
เดี๋ยวไปเอาต้นแมนเร็กเดี๋ยวครับน่าจะเสร็จแล้วล่ะงอกแล้ว
How nice to see you, my young friend.
ไม่ใช่นี่มีดวิดนัตตี้นี้มีไหนนะเกรดสีม่วงจะวิ่งไปก็ไกลเกินมีทางไหมเนี่ยเดี๋ยวผมยังไม่เคยไปที่นี่มาก่อนวิ่งไกลเลย
Revelio.
I suppose in all fairness, one should be prepared for it. My friends and I lose track of the time whenever we're at Three Brooms. Nearly missed exams one year. We were so
Accio.
I always pay a visit to Dogweed and Deathcap.
Hogwarts is a second home.
flu
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think! I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Now you've done it. Who's
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take it to the top of my dead body!
Accio!
That's just
Incendio! Levioso!
How is
Accio! Incendio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these vines. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Corro Ruins.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you're up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
เดี๋ยวไปเรียนสเปลใหม่ก่อนมันจะมีผมเรียน experiment ได้แล้ว
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Still at it.
โอ้ให้ไปไหนเนี่ยกูไกลสุดๆเลย
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
might fit in one now. Someone there?
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Vanrock has fooled you all. To your demise. A castle. Must have been quite stately this time.
ผมต้องหาอะไรนะเอาไอ้โซ่มาเกี่ยวกับรถหรือเปล่าแล้วให้รถมันดึงคงทำไม่ได้ในตอนนี้
I've never seen a sword like it. Who's that? Someone's here.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio!
No!
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Cursed fiends. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
I've always wanted to see Azkaban. Count me in.
I suppose it has a peculiar appeal to some, but it can be terribly disconcerting. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
ไปแล้วออกนอกโรงเรียนไปไกลเลยยังไม่มีเอ็กเฟกโตมาทะลุด้วย
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
What is that I hear? Perhaps death, in all its mercy, approaches.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne? You're hurt. Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Bardo, Bpeun.
Revelio.
Returned by now. Had by dark wizards here.
ล่น
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Revelio. Incendio.
Accio! No, that's not it. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! It's no wonder I never found that clue. No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder I never found that clue. No, that's not it. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder I never found that clue. You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. No, that's not it. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder I never found that clue. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? I should investigate.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
These rocks have seen better days. Revelio.
by this senator report about the broken arrow.
นี่มันอันตรายชัด
Reducto!
Incendio!
Confringo! Knew I'd find you!
Accio!
Reducto!
Incendio!
Confringo!
You can do better!
You just got lucky! Reducto!
Leviosa! Accio!
Now die!
Incendio!
Ones who ought to be skinned alive.
Expelliarmus! Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Incendio! Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
ทันไหมเนี่ยไม่น่าทัน
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Allow me to put you out of your Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Accio. Incendio. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you. Accio!
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home? Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But
Incendio. Potato. Expelliarmus.
Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Accio! I need to light all three before they time out on me. Aha! I see. I need to cast more quickly. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of the spells will help me through this. Potato! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Potato! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Potato! Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
ตอนแรกว่าจะไม่เข้ามาแต่เห็นกล่องสมบัติใหญ่ต้องเอาดีกว่าเดิมไหมด่วนเอ้ยสีเหลืองมาเลย
Accio.
นี่คืออะไรอ๋อลิฟต์
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Protego! Incendio! Accio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio! Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Unlock level 11
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
กล่องสมบัติตัวนั้นจะมันอยู่ตรงไหนนะเนี่ย
Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Revelio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Incendio.
เผาแล้วระเบิดเป็นพิษ
Incendio.
ผมไม่ต้องเผามันระเบิดเอง
Accio. Diego. Accio. Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Revelio.
Dungeon ใหญ่เลยนะครับใหญ่มากเลย
Accio.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the heavy bridge of Jackson.
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Levio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
ใส่ได้แล้วเร็วเยอะกว่าเดิม11นี่ใส่ได้แล้ว20 17 20
I need to look around for the symbol. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Yuki is not awful.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
You have earned a talent point one starting at level 5. มันดูดีมากอะบัตรเคิร์สคูซิโออวดาเคราบาอันนี้ต้องไล่มาแล้ว22แล้วก็มาสายตัวนี้สายคออันนี้น่าเอามาก่อนมั้งเนี่ยเพราะว่ามันทำให้เราได้สล็อตสกิลมากขึ้นยังไงตัวนี้ก็ต้องอัพอันนี้ดีมากเลย reduce speed cooldown สเตลแล้ววิ่งได้มั้งเนี่ยสายหรอยอันนี้คือแบบวิ่งไปคิวเลยปะเนี่ย7 talent point ability Stupefy Effect Curse Enemy Increase Take Damage Stun Curse Stupefyนี่ไงได้มีซอสแล้วสล็อตสำหรับเล่นในเมือง throw catching and throw deserveอันนี้เหมือนจะอัปเกรด experiments incendio must be able to cast diffuso
Expelliarmus!
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I've always said that travel.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
จบเควสเท่านี้กำลังดีเดี๋ยวผมพอก่อนนะครับพอก่อนเดี๋ยวทำอีกแล้วจริงอยากเล่นต่อนะแต่เวลาไม่มีไว้ก่อนงั้นขอบคุณทุกท่านที่ตามชมกันนะครับเดี๋ยวเจอกันใหม่
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet